Hey, Mark Rodriguez here, and it's just quick news here. I do have to admit, I am late to the party, and most of the people that talk all about the FNAF stuff, like, Daco and all them, they already talked about it for, a couple of days ago, last week. I think it was last week it was announced. So yeah, I am late to the party, but here are my thoughts, here's my take and everything. So, yes, finally. Finally, after all this time, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, yeah, that better not be Bonnie and Chica fucking with the lights. But anyways, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie is finally coming out. It's finally being released. And this is like this big news, like for the longest time we've been hearing about, oh, they're looking for a producer, or looking for who's going to make it, and this and that, and whatever else, and several scripts, and whatever. But no, we are past that. They have done it. It is filmed. It is done. They actually stopped filming a couple of days ago. So I'm assuming the only thing left is the special effects, the editing, and stuff like that. So the movie is a wrap. The actors are officially done. And yeah, it's just big news. So it's big news coming from something, keep in mind that when they first announced the movie and stuff like this, we were still in the Five Nights at Freddy's Part 4 kind of thing, back when it was, the final chapter and all that, and yeah, we actually reviewed Five Nights at Freddy's around that time. We were talking about the movie. Even during my review, I mentioned there's a movie coming out soon or whatever, but yeah, that was a long time ago. That was before Sister Location. That was before, the newer, FNAF VR and Security Breach and stuff like that. I mean, that's a long-ass time ago, And I believe they were first going to go to Warner Brothers or something, but then it became Blumhouse Pictures. I actually feel a lot better with Blumhouse Pictures. And we also knew that the Jim Henson people were going to be doing, the animatronics and stuff. So that's pretty cool. But anyways, yes. Let me show you right here. It's a picture of the little teaser image there. And the first thing I noticed right off the bat before anything, and yes, they did show the sign, I think over the weekend or so, Daco and them were actually invited, live and in person to, check out the set. And they got to meet Scott Cawthon in person and everything. And they got to see the official, Five Nights at Freddy's, restaurant logo and everything. The logo for me, I like the logo. I mean, for me, I'm more I like it because it proves that the movie is actually happening. I'm just kind of, I don't know about the Freddy, miscolored hands. I don't know why. And keeping in mind that Scott Cawthon is behind the project and taking a look at all the details, I don't know why he didn't just say, yeah, the hands are kind of off, why don't you recolor them to match the rest? I don't know. That's his personal preference, whatever. But anyways, here's a little picture here. And the one thing I want to point out first and foremost, look at Freddy. Look at Freddy. That looks literally ripped out of the game Freddy. I know Hollywood likes to do all kinds of weird designs and redesigns, or it has to look different because, we're adapting this to real life or whatever, but no. I've seen a couple of images of people walking around the studio and things, it's kind of on the down low, whatever, but the animatronics look legit they look in the games. No crazy redesigns, no bigger, scarier Freddy or what. No, they look literally exactly like in the games. They did an excellent, amazing job to bring these guys to life. And not only that, but of course with the Jim Henson people behind it, it's what do you call it? It's practical effects. It's as practical as possible. And I'm not 100% sure. I believe some of the people that worked on Megan also worked on this. So that's fucking amazing, seeing the great job they did to bring Megan to life. That's kind of awesome to see Freddy's come to life. Another thing too, once I heard it was Blumhouse Pictures, that they're very good into practical effects, I already knew we were in for a good time and everything. So, we know about the movie. I don't know his name. I think it's Matthew Willier. You guys can correct me and insult me in the comments below if I got it wrong. But the guy who played Shaggy in the Scooby-Doo live-action movies is also playing the nefarious William Afton. So yes, Shaggy is the man behind the slaughter. That's kind of funny. And we have someone playing, I don't know the other actor's names, but we got someone playing Mike Schmidt. And we also have, interestingly enough, Vanessa is going to be in the movie. So I guess it's a precursor or just showing her normal life before, you know, I guess in eventual sequels she'll become Danny or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird to bring her in there, but, you know, whatever. And there's a little girl, which is the girl you see in the picture. I think her name is Abby. I want to say it's Abby Schmidt. I think they said something about that, about Mike having a younger sister and stuff like that. So it's kind of interesting. Now, one thing we want to know is, my understanding is that the movie is going to be very close to like the original Five Nights at Freddy's 1. I would not be surprised if there's maybe a flashback or two of the, you know, Fredbear Family Diner or whatever. But from what I can see, all the images, everything paints a picture of Five Nights at Freddy's 1. The original, the classic, the OG. Because the original animatronics are still fucking awesome. They have like the awesome designs. It's like those kind of things where, yes, nailed it correctly the first time. You know what I mean? But the thing is that yeah, my understanding is there's going to be like Easter eggs here and there from the other games, upcoming things. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like, I don't know, a circus baby toy in the background or some junk, or some kids running around playing with a mangle thing, or I don't know, stuff like that. Like there might be hints and clues and Easter eggs and stuff. But my understanding is that most of the plot and most of the characters and animatronics and all that are mostly going to be all centered on the first original game. And for those that still don't know about the game, it's basically the whole Showbiz Pizza type pizzeria, but Afton kills kids, and the kids possess the animatronics, so now they're alive and they're coming out to kill anyone because they can't tell the difference between who killed them and, like, you know, the security guards and stuff. Now, my thing is, I think there's an extra person. I would say they would have several, I think, but there's an extra person as a security guard that's just, you know, casted as security guards. I'm assuming he's going to be one of the victims because, you know, we got to have several deaths in there. I'm assuming most of the movie's going to be against, you know, about Vanessa, Mike, and Abby trying to survive, and I guess trying to like piece together why these things are moving around, and I guess why Afton is acting shady. Maybe Afton's working for the company and he acts kind of shady. You know, stuff like that. I'm assuming. I'm not really giving too much. We don't know much about the plot besides the basic plot of killer animatronics running around, you know. But another thing I do want to mention is that the animatronics are going to have voices. They actually casted like people, again, I don't know the names, but you know, there's names like the voice of Freddy, voice of Bonnie, Chica, Foxy's like, oh shit, so they're gonna talk. And apparently there will be at least one scene where Freddy does sing. So I'm assuming it's stuff like, you know, the hey guys, welcome to welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza and stuff like that. They might do the little opening. That's kind of cool. The little opening Showtime performance they originally did in the VR game that for whatever reason Scott didn't like and cut out or something. So we might actually see, because you know how it is, we are going to see scenes. Because of course in the games all we see is when the restaurant's closed and we're stuck there in the middle of the night. But we never get to actually see like the, you know, open during day hours and lots of kids and all that kind of stuff. So in the movie, for the first time ever, an official, I guess you can call it official canon, we're going to see what Freddy's looks like when it's actually open during business hours and kids are running around and shit. And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised up in the stage you see Freddy and them dancing, and hey guys, it's Freddy, and hey Chica, take it away, all that kind of crap. So that is kind of cool. That is pretty awesome. But so far the movie looks awesome. It's going to be coming out October 27th, which of course is close to Halloween and everything. That's pretty awesome because of course it kind of goes there and everything. I don't know what plans we have because I really wish I could see that with Johnny, even though Johnny doesn't really care that much about it, to be honest. But yeah, I gotta get some Poker Drew or someone to watch it with me. But either way, yeah, the movie's a reality. The movie's coming out. Bottom line, animatronics are in it. They look exactly like in the games. They have voices. We got William Afton, Mike Schmidt, Abby Schmidt, I guess, Schmidt, yeah, and Vanessa in the game, in the movie I should say, and yeah, so there we go. It's a done deal. Pretty awesome. I can't wait. Like I said, the movie's already done, so I'm not sure. There's going to be more videos or updates here and there. The most I'm going to do is obviously whenever they release like an actual like trailer, like damn, I'm gonna make a video about that. My reaction. I just have to. In fact, you know what? Maybe I just won't watch the trailer and I'll film my actual live reaction watching it or something because yeah, you just can't replicate that moment, you know what I mean? But anyways, yeah, that's the whole thing in the video. The whole bottom line is that yes, the movie is already out. No more like will it or won't they or what happened or no. The movie is a done deal and it's coming out October 27th and I for one cannot wait. This is going to be fucking awesome. Mark Rodriguez here signing out and see y'all next time.